Shawty fuck with me.
Beat him senseless.
You and me and you, we gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
You can run, but you can't hide.
It's time for the Fuller Broadcast with your host, Jeff Fuller.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Fuller Broadcast Mania. I'd like you guys to welcome my new co-host Wallace with Just Blaze Clothing and my co-host Zachary. They will be taking over my show until I can get much better with my hearing. So I'm going to hand it off to these most wonderful guys. Have a good show, guys.
Thanks, Jeff. And ladies and gentlemen, today we have a nice little treat for you. We're going to bring out Mr. REDRIMS.
Yes, sir. What's happening, fellas?
What's up, boss man?
Brother?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty fucking good.
So normally we ask you all about where you started and this, that, and other. But since we've had you on and stuff before, you know, we kind of got all the gist of that. But let's talk a little bit about you still with the same management team? Everything's still going good over there?
Oh, I don't have a management team. I'm self-managed.
Right. But, you know, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, everything's all good. I've had a couple management companies reach out to me here lately, but where I stand with management companies, I actually had a manager when I was an amateur fighter, and you know, had sponsors and stuff, and this, that, and the third, and you know, through the sponsors and stuff with that manager, I kind of got burnt. And with those sponsors, you know, they were sending stuff for me and the other people in the gym, and you know, we weren't reaping the benefits, I should say. Only the manager was. And you know, when you see somebody reaping off of your rewards after you're winning, you know, amateur title after amateur title after amateur title, and you know, creating a name for yourself and creating a buzz for yourself. I mean, you gotta kind of look at that like what the fuck? Like, why is this motherfucker riding in limousines through the company that sponsors us, but not us riding in it with him? Only he's riding in it, and all these restaurants and stuff. We still got to pay for food when he getting free food and shit like that. So I said, from that day forward, I can sit back and learn the business myself and study and, you know, talk to a lawyer or talk to guys who are higher up than me about the fight business and the politics and shit like that. At the end of my amateur career, there was a timeline where I didn't fight for a whole year because at the amateur level I couldn't get a fight, and it was tough to find a pro debut. So during that course of that whole year, I sat back and, you know, I did a lot of online reading and, you know, talking to people at the pro level about, you know, managing. I talked to a couple managers then, and, you know, a couple of them told me, hey, we wouldn't want to manage you because like you're not a pro fighter yet, and you know, a guy like you, even though you got a bunch of amateur titles, we don't see you doing anything with your career. So that was a whole turnoff for me. So I'm like, all right, bet, I'll show you motherfuckers. But, you know, like I said, during that course of that whole year, I studied the game, learned the business. You know, I've had my ups and downs with it. You know, my career is what it is right now, but I'm still here. I'm still going, and it ain't no stopping this train, dog.
And he's a proud sponsor of Just Blaze Clothing.
Yes, sir. Look, I was going to wear that shirt. I was going to wear that same exact shirt today, but when I went to look for it, I had just wore to training. I trained in it Monday. I thought it was clean, and then I looked. I was like, oh man, I just wore this shirt like Monday. So yeah,
bro. The best one was the straight out of Virginia, right? When they caught some epic shots of you coming out the walk.
Hey, I actually, well, I can say it here. I actually want to do my next fight. I actually want to do a rendition of that one, but using the same thing that we use, but a different picture. So yeah, because a lot of people ask me about the shirt every time I wear it. Either if I'm in the gym or if I'm just out wearing it, people ask about it. And of course, I hate to say it, some people are slow. You send them the link and they still ask about the shirt. But you know, it is what it is.
We have to educate the masses because the brand is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Awareness, like I was telling Zach, the story about Team Blazed, how we first started was we had our main cannabis logo used to be allowed in the ring. And that was a time when like My Fist Edibles and all these other like cannabis brands had logos. Like even our dogs, Turp House Farms, like they were in it, but they had an actual weed logo.
Yeah.
And then when BKFC went to Thriller, that's when kind of it all changed. Yeah,
it changed a lot. I mean, it was for the better, but it also hurt some people because like me, myself, at one point I had like 5 CBD company sponsors, like, cause with me, I like to give everybody a chance. You know, I like trying and using all kinds of products. I'm not just going to be like, oh, you just send me something and, you know, throw it to the side. I'm going to actually use it, and I'm going to, you know, help promote those brands, because that's what you want to do when the brands hit you up. If the situation and everything is right, you're going to want to work with them and help promote them just like they promote you. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, that's what I'm all about. That's why, you know, when fighters come to me about, you know, helping with sponsors, I give them the game. Like you gotta, before you promote them, you got to promote yourself so they can see that, hey, you're promoting yourself. So when they come in, they see that you promote the fuck out of yourself. So then they're going to want to, you know, hey, we can send you this if you can promote us, blah, blah, blah. Like if you look on my
relationship.
Yeah, if you look on all my socials,
share army. Yeah, because anytime I post something, you share it. So like, it's a share army.
Yeah, like I'm a person that I share a lot of shit. Like I definitely don't post nothing personal. All I post is sponsor stuff, fight stuff, and stuff with my badass cars.
Speaking of fight stuff, when is your next fight?
Man, I was hoping to be fighting 2 weeks ago here in my city, but you know, the fight card got postponed due to some injuries to some people on the fight card, and you know, I was supposed to fight a certain somebody. I'm not going to give him any clout, but you know, he decided to take a boxing match and went and got knocked out, so that took away my fight. But you know, I've been training my ass off. You know, I kind of been staying, what can I say, silent, and you know, staying out the way and just grinding hard. And you know, like I said, I've been grinding hard, and I'm ready to fight. So Nate Shook, if you see this, I've had a couple conversations with him, and you know, something's going to come soon. That's all I can say, I guess. But when it's time, I'll be ready for it. I actually bulked up a lot since my last fight. I usually walk around between 205 and 210. And from, like I said, inactivity, of course, I've been in the gym. I wanted to start another journey and start lifting a lot more than I was. And so all the lifting that I've been doing, I blew up to 220. So yeah, I'm in the process of starting my weight cut Monday to get back to like right there at the 200, 205 range. So if I get a fight at 205, I'm there. If I get a fight at 185, no problem. You feel what I'm saying?
if you still want to fight 170, you can hit my DMs and I can share some information with you, and you'll make it.
170. I'll never drop to 170 ever again.
Real easy. No, you'll make it real easy. I walk around 200 plus and fight 155, dog. My last fight was at 150.
Man, bump that. I done that to make my pro debut because I was walking around at like.
You won't hurt yourself doing it this way, bro.
I mean, I wrestled most of my life, so when it comes to cutting weight, that's the easy part. But I made my pro debut. I ended up weighing the allotted weight. Well, the catch weight we were at was 175, and I cut from 215 to 175 and end up weighing at 172. Like, I was so small. I hadn't been that small since I wrestled in college, because when I got to college, I was only 155, like about 155. But by the time the season started, I was 170 pounds because that's where they wanted me to wrestle at, 174. So, yeah.
Damn. I wrestled at what was that, 161. And then
Y'all, back in the day, what year did you graduate high school?
So I graduated. I'm a little older. I graduated in 1999. Okay, I'm from Westchester, Pennsylvania, right outside of Philly. My quarterback in school was Matt Schaub.
Hell yeah!
Remember Matt Schaub, Mr. Pick Six? He played 17 years in the NFL.
Yeah, he played at UVA.
Yep.
That's my favorite college team, and plus it's the home team.
And at the same time, when I was going to school, my high school years were crazy because Kobe played for Marion. So that was not. So I ran track against Kobe. That fucker dusted me. Rest in peace. He was the best dude I ever seen live. Like in the flesh. Fast.
Hell yeah. The fastest person I've seen live in person that ended up playing in the NFL, and he played for the Florida Gators, was Percy Harvin. And he ended up playing for the Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. And that's probably like the fastest dude I've ever seen him in person. Yeah. And then you could see that same speed with shoulder pads and a helmet on in the NFL, running a kick return back in a Super Bowl. So that was pretty dope.
So what's the greatest fight you've had? Jeff wants to know.
What's the greatest fight I've ever had? To be quite honest, my last fight was probably my best bare knuckle fight I've had since being with BKFC. Sure, I got dropped several times, but that's probably my best performance so far with BKFC. And, you know, like I tell people all the time, this has been a long journey. But everybody's journey and path to greatness is different. So, you know, like I've had some bumps in the road. I'm 1-8, blah, 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 blah. People can talk all the shit they want, but some of those people that are talking shit aren't even part of BKFC. They're fighting for some B league, or they're fighting for in a fucking high school gym still. There's no knock on that because that's where I started. I'll never forget where I started. But at the same point in time, you shouldn't talk shit to somebody that's doing better than you when you're trying to reach the same level. You should actually ask that person for some advice if you really think about it. But
X amount of dollars in that high school gymnasium, bro.
Facts. I mean, but you know, it's not.
It's that.
I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing wrong with that because in my earlier stages, that's where I started at, and you know, there's money to be made in those gyms when you can fill them up.
Yeah.
And sell them out as much as I have. Even, you know, selling out freaking fighting in moose lodges and shit like that, man. Like I tell people from fighting on my very first fight was in a cattle auction barn, literally with hay and dirt on the ground still. And lo and behold, Ken Shamrock was at my very first fight ever. And I knocked the guy out in 27 seconds, which was crazy.
Wow.
But, you know, like I said before, man, like this journey has been. I got one more thing left on my bucket list in this fight game, and when I hit that goal, and wherever it may be that I get a world title, I'm going to defend it, and then if I get enough times of defending it, I will retire, and I'll be happy. I'm happy now because I'm happy where I'm at right now too with this fight game too, because I actually achieved one of my bucket list goals that I set for myself in 2013 to fight on a Floyd Mayweather card. Who knew that would happen a couple years ago, which was fucking awesome. And I still reaping from all the benefits from that, and everything that's come from behind that. So I'm happy. Like a lot of people can't say that, but a lot of people do a lot of talking too. So it is what it is.
I want to know the feeling of the walkout. That's what I want to know. I want to know what that's like. I asked Slick Rick, our boy Slick Rick. I said,
"Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie Slick Rick. I'm actually going to train with him next weekend up in West Virginia. So, we train back and forth with each other. Sometimes I'll go there. Sometimes he'll come down here. And I've known Rick since probably right there at 2013, 2014 ish. So we've been homies for a hot little minute.
Yeah, dude,
but to get.
Bro.
Yes, sir. But to get to your question, the walkout from the beginning to now, like when the very first walkout I ever had, like, bro, I was so nervous. I was sweating bullets. Like that walkout is a different type of adrenaline, man. I'm used to wrestling and having that kind of adrenaline, but that fight, that walkout from start to when you step inside that cage, ring, or squared circle, man, it's a different feeling, especially when you're walking out and you can hear people cheering, either whether they're cheering you or booing you or sticking their hands out to dap you up and tell you let's go and shit like that, man. It's a different feeling. I used to get have minor anxiety walking to the ring and shit, and now it's just like, oh shit, we here, man. This is home. Like, it's go time. Like I love that shit. And all that nervousness now, it goes out the window the second I get into the squared circle ring or cage. And that's I'm telling you, the best feeling in the world, man. It's pretty badass.
Now,
We need to get a
BKFC's
quick word from our sponsors real quick, Wallace, and we will Jeff's got to run a commercial.
Yes, sir.
So we'll be right back. One moment.
Shawty fuck with me 'cause I'm popular. And they was talking.
All right, back we are.
Yes, sir.
Back we are. So, what kind of news have you got coming up for us here?
Hopefully some fight news soon, man. Like at this point, I'm itching to fight like now. Like I told Nate, if any of these fight cards need a 205 or 185 or this whole month, I'm ready. I got everything aligned. I'm ready to go. All I got to do is cut the weight because I train every day. Literally, I train 5 to 6 days a week, and I take one rest day. Sometimes I'll train 7 days a week, but that 6th and 7th day will be like a light day. But I'm ready at any time. The saying goes, "Stay ready so you don't have to get ready." So, I'm always on go mode anyway. And plus, I got a bad taste in my mouth right now. A lot of fighters have been talking shit and running their mouths a lot lately, and a lot of people here from my area and some fighters know I'm the type of fighter that, if I see you in person, and I want you to keep that same energy you have on the internet in person. And if you got that same energy in person, I'll smack the shit out you. Just saying. But I'm ready to fight at any point in time, man. Like that's just how I'm feeling right now. I feel strong. I feel ready. like it's game time. You feel what I'm saying? So hopefully I have some fight news here ASAP. Like definitely ASAP.
We definitely love to hear it here first. And I didn't mean to cut you off before commercial, Wallace. What'd you have to say, boss?
No, we were just talking about how, you know, because there's a difference. Kind of all the walkouts are different. And what I was asking him about, BKFC has like a real thin walkout, so it's getting more and more of a show to get to the squared circle. So like,
yes, sir.
And I was going to ask Brian, how does that kind of a walkout feel? Because Rick was they're juicing it up.
Hell yeah, man. Like, man, if you see my last fight, that walkout, I had that place when I walked out, that place, I couldn't even, like, when everybody started to see me, like, I couldn't even hear my walkout music no more. All I could hear was the crowd. And that right there, man, that gave me a second level of confidence that's usually hard to come out of me, man. Like, and especially fighting at home, like literally fighting at home in my backyard for the first time, literally since 2019. Like, man, that shit was crazy. Like, man, that was like
in the feels. That hit you in the feels.
It did, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, even during the fight and times that, you know, I'd be doing something good, or one of the times that, you know, I got dropped in the fight, man, and hearing that crowd, man, that's my like in all honesty, that make you want to tear up and be like, damn, I made it, when you hear a crowd doing that in your hometown, especially when sometimes after not fighting at home in a long time, and you get that home, you know, that home feeling again, and hear your people, man, it's a different feeling, man. And it's like, boom, like that shit was crazy. Like I still have people, I haven't fought since September, and it is now May, and people still talk or hit me up about my walkout and that fight. And of course, I get the same question all the time: when you fight again, I'll let you know on social media as soon as I find out. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, we appreciate it, boss, man. You got any special shout outs or anybody that you want to, you know, say hi to or what we're on here?
Shout out to my family, my friends, my training partners. Hoping a speedy recovery for one of my guys that trains with me, Chris Hamlin. I know he's in here in the chat somewhere. You know, he's been injured for a while, and we had to pull out of his Prospect Series fight a couple months ago because he had a significant injury that he had to get surgery on. But you know, his path back to training and stuff is going great. So I'll be seeing him hopefully in a couple more weeks, and we can get back to grind mode, working with him, getting him ready for his, you know, bare knuckle debut. And, you know, I just want to thank, you know, everybody that's been riding with me since day one. It's a very handful of people that's been riding with me literally since the first time I ever told or put on social media that I was even fighting in general. And like I said, it's a handful of people. And, you know, I want to, you know, give a big shout out to all of my followers and the new fans that I've gained on the way. And of course, you know, I want to thank y'all, because I can say I have the top 5 most appearances on this podcast. I will say that.
We love having you on, man. We really appreciate you coming on and spreading the love. And, you know, everything around here is nothing but love. We try to bring it all full circle, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that's what we're about. We try to support those that support us, and we really appreciate your time this evening. We got one more interview coming up here. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Brian, REDRIMS, Maxwell.
Brian, yeah, get a hold of me. Brian, get a hold of me. Let me know what you're going to need, and then we'll recreate.
Yes, sir. I think honestly, I think you already got the picture that I want to use for the recreate, but I'll double check in our messages to see if you got that picture. But if you don't, I'll just resend it to you. But I'm almost 99.9% sure that you already got the picture that I want to use for the next one. So hell yeah. But I'll definitely hit your inbox and, you know, chat with you about it.
All right, Brian. Thank you so much, man.
We appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Yes,
Have
sir,
a great
Jeff.
night, brother.
Yes, sir. You too.
I know I can't hear you that well, but I just want to appreciate the much love and support that you give us at Fuller Broadcast. I've been following you for a long time. You've been supporting me. I appreciate you taking your time coming on my show.
Yes, sir. Anytime, man. Y'all already know how I do it. If anybody hit me up and want to do a podcast, I'm always down for it. And of course, I got my own podcast too. I'm about to get back and hit the ground running with that too here actually this week coming up. So follow the Mr. REDRIMS podcast. I'll be posting some stuff on YouTube. And of course, you can actually go on Spotify and Amazon Music and wherever you can listen to podcasts at, and listen to my audio podcast now. So check me out at Mr. REDRIMS podcast. Yes, sir.
We'd be glad to come on there and chat shit, as the English say. We appreciate
actually that would be dope as fuck too. I think we talked about that last time, doing like using StreamYard or Zoom or something and record an episode where I can interview you guys. So that'd be dope. And I like doing that shit. So that's my next life after fighting too. So hell yeah.
Well, we'd like to thank you for coming on, brother. You have a great night. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir, too. I'll stay tuned.
Peace.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, sir.
And here we are with our next guest. We have Brian Hands of Stone Jackson. Thank you for waiting.
What's happening, guys?
Appreciate you for waiting, bro.
Oh, and it's no problem at all, but guys, it's no problem at all. You know, I fuck with JB and Just Blazed heavy, so I'ma stay with you guys for the duration, B.
We appreciate you.
And for the broadcast, I love you guys.
We appreciate it, bro. We really do. So last time our interview got cut off because the internet got fucked up and everything. But you know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to restart it. We're going to do a whole regular interview for you, bro. Just because, I'm sure the people want to see it. And I know you want to get your words out there. So, let's start it out from the beginning. Here we go, bro.
All right.
Where are you from and what gym do you represent? And who's your management right now, bro?
So, I reign from the beautiful city which has represented the NFL draft heavily this time of year, Detroit, Michigan. But I am from South Carolina. I live in South Carolina right now, and I'm representing Team Stonehands. But big ups to the city of Detroit, Michigan. Big ups, because, those guys have been doing it hella beautifully for the whole, not just the city, the state of Michigan.
Definitely.
The state of Michigan has been doing the dang on thing since the downfall of the Super Bowl. Let's just clear it up. Since the downfall of the Super Bowl, Detroit has been doing the damn thing.
So go ahead and ask our next question, Wallace.
All right, what's our next question? Let me see.
It's my homie JB in the city.
I'm flipping. Okay, so
hey, what's happening? Team Just Blazed in the freaking building.
Blazing down the house. All right, so
hey, hold up. Before you start, JB, let me just clear this up. Be the first one on your block to get blazed.
Hey!
Let's just clear that up.
You kind of said
be the first one on your block to get blazed.
Be the first person on your block to get blazed.
Well, no, you can't say person now because that's like politically incorrect. You have to say be the first one.
Be the first individual on your block.
Individual, right? That's like you have to say.
I've even spun it a little bit more. So
be the first form of life on your block.
Exactly. There it is. Hey, my homeboy Jeff just popped in.
Nothing to that. That's
nothing. I don't want to say that anymore. I have to change my whole slogan. Okay. So
I'm waiting. I'm ready.
All right. So we are on question number 2, sir. what kind of experience do you have? Jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, or Muay Thai?
Now, before I answer this question, is this a PG-13 or rated R?
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
All right. Well, I have the experience. I have the experience in fucking a motherfucker up. I'm from the east side of the goddamn Detroit. I have the experience of fucking niggas up. Keep it 100. Either fucking a motherfucker up or getting fucked up. But I have the experience of fucking motherfuckers up. So it is what it is.
So when can we look forward to seeing you in there fucking a motherfucker up? Let's go.
Oh, I can tell you exactly when you can see me fucking a motherfucker up. May 10th in Altamont Springs for Lileo Code. I have a fight coming up, and I'm going to fuck this motherfucker Bronson Short up. He thinks he's a fighter, but no, I'm an animal. There's a difference between a fighter fucking a motherfucking fighter, fighting a fighter, and a fighter fucking a motherfucking fighting a motherfucking animal. I'm an animal in this stuff, Bree. I'm an animal, and there's a level of difference between a fighter fighting a fighter and a fighter fighting someone who doesn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about life. I really don't. I have died 3 times and I'm still here. So that means I'm Lazarus in this bitch. So I'm here for the duration.
And you're gonna fuck a motherfucker up.
I'm gonna fuck a motherfucker up. I'm here for the duration. I'm Lazarus in this bitch. I'm fucking him up.
Wow.
Sounds good.
Hard facts.
Hard facts. Wallace, you got the next question. Let's go, my man.
The next question, man. How'd your last fight go?
My last fight, it didn't go in my favor. Let's clear this up. I had to cut 45 pounds in 15 days, which was not the best in my best interest. I'm not even going to put the promotion that I fought for because I respect them guys 100%. I was not ready for that last fight, but I guarantee you I'm in fucking shape. Hold up. I'm in fucking shape for this fight. You see that? I know you see the black guy 6-pack.
Wow, look at that.
I'm in shape for this fight, but beforehand, I was not in shape. I cut a lot of weight in a short period of time, which is not, any fighter can tell you that's not healthy.
Because you get weak.
You do. You get weak. You can't throw the right amount of punches. You can't throw the right amount of defense kicks. You can't do too much of anything.
And you're susceptible to injury and bleeding.
No, I was susceptible to injury and not
susceptible to more because you're dehydrating your body. And when you dehydrate your body, you dehydrate the layer that goes around your brain, and the membrane becomes
exactly.
dry.
My brain told me I couldn't continue.
And you get hit, you're more likely to induce a concussion or CTE symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
Or
my brain told me I wasn't able to continue.
Fucked up. I mean, that's how that works. I mean.
Yeah, regardless. I can't take away from Alpha James was a good fighter. He was young, but he was a good young up and coming fighter. I underestimated him a whole hell of a lot, but I guarantee you I'm not underestimating this Bronson Short dude. I'm gonna fuck this dude up. I'm gonna beat his motherfucking ass.
What did Booker T say in the 90s?
I remember that. I'm a beat his ass. Hey, and I'm gonna hit him with an early 2000s. You can't see me.
No,
hold up, wait. I'm about to disappear my chat, but this is on a John Cena tip. You can't see me.
Okay.
You can't see me.
Yeah, you're sneaky.
Yeah. But it's not even the fact of being sneaky. It's the fact that this dude, Brendan Short, he's a strong guy. I can't take that away from him. He is a good fight. He's a strong, let's clear this up. He is a strong amateur fighter. Let's clear that up. He is a very strong amateur fighter. He has never been in the ring with somebody who has fought multiple pro fights, who is accustomed to multiple pro fighter tactics. I can't get too in depth of my training because I got some shit that I'm going to show that I have not shown in my pro fights because I just haven't had the I haven't had the endurance to show it, but now I feel fucking amazing. And I have endurance, I have strength, I have speed. This is the first weight cut that I can say I am in excellent shape for. I am in excellent shape for this weight cut. I feel good. I look, y'all just saw I look good. And that was just a sneak peek of the shit that I have to show y'all for May 10th.
Okay.
I feel fucking amazing.
Let's get a dub for Team Blazed.
Team Blazed all the fucking way.
Can you hear me, Brian?
Yeah, I can hear you 100%.
All right. So I have a good question. I've been reading Facebook and everything, and I'm just curious about this ugly dude I see on Facebook on the box rec called Corey Smith. Give me a little detail. Do you want to fight this guy, or he just
hold up? Let me clear my throat. Me. Fuck Corey Smith.
Wow.
If he has something to say, he can stand up in the ring against me and fight me. Other than that, you can continue to be a bitch and talk about it all you want to talk. That's like, you got to show me I'm a bitch. And my whole fight career, you got to show me that I'm the motherfucker that you have to talk about because you have to get past that stepping stone. I am the person you have to defeat to get to that next level. If you don't defeat me, that means I'm going to that next level. I'm the motherfucker you got to defeat. I'm the person before Bowser you have to fight in the fucking Mushroom Castle. I'm that guy. I am a dangerous individual, and what people have failed. Let me move out of the room. Excuse me. I had my kid in the room, so I have to move out of the room. Sorry, guys. But what people fail to realize is I fight. I'm a dangerous individual when I fight. I fight even more dangerous individuals. I don't fight just because I want to fight. I fight because it makes me better. I fight bad motherfuckers because that's going to make me a badder motherfucker. I'm a dangerous individual to begin with. How many people, now, JB, everybody else, how many people have you know can say they stood against Chaos Williams in Michigan? The UFC fighter who been knocking niggas out left and right. How many people you know can say they stood against that nigga in a fucking cage or in a ring or in anybody? Name somebody.
Not me.
Alex Pereira even said he was a dangerous person. I fought Chaos. I had an amateur fight against Chaos. I was supposed to fight against pro against Chaos. They say he's a What's up?
I'm sorry, you cut out on my end when you said his name originally. All I keep hearing you say is Chaos. What's his name?
Chaos Williams, Kalen Williams from the UFC. I'm from Michigan. I told you I was born and bred in Detroit. I have fought, I've trained, I have sparred with Chaos Williams, who fought Alex Pereira before he even had a dream about fighting fucking any of for the title belts. I have fought Chaos Williams. I have trained with him. I'm a fucking animal. People don't realize the background that I have. People don't understand the background that I have because Tapology and ShareDog only shows the recorded backgrounds. People have forgotten that Michigan was the wild, wild west of MMA for a really long time. Michigan MMA was unsanctioned for a really long time, I believe, up until 2020. I have fought a lot of animals from Michigan in Michigan MMA, Michigan boxing, kickboxing, and there forth. My ShareDog and Tapology record does not compare to the person that I am. I am a beast. I am an animal. The reason, not because of the fights that I have won, because of the people who I have fought.
Okay. Well, let's see you fuck the motherfucker up.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I plan on breaking this dude, Bronson Short. I plan on making this motherfucker cry to his motherfucking mother. I plan on making this motherfucker beg for forgiveness. Wow. You don't understand this shit. I plan on making this nigga hurt. You don't understand the pain that I have gone through to deal with this shit. I just had another kid. I just had all of this shit dropped on me. And then another fight just dropped on top of the bullshit that I have dropped on top of me. This is some painful shit that I have to let go. This is painful shit that I have to let go. I'm a motherfucking animal in a goddamn cage that's begging to be let loose. You don't understand this, but you will May 10th. You will understand this May 10th when I get let loose. You have not seen the potential that I have to bring.
Bring it out.
People have not understood the potential that I have, that I'm going to let go, the pain that I'm going to release on this individual, Bronson Short. May 10th in Altamont Springs for Laleo Code. I'm going to hurt this guy. I am going to make this man beg for forgiveness for some shit that he hasn't even done yet. I'm hurting. I hurt on the inside. I hurt every day. I beg, I wonder why I wake up every day. And I'm going to make this man feel this.
Brian Maxwell, say it with your chest.
That's what he doesn't understand. I'm going to make this man feel this shit. I want him to feel the pain that I have felt. I want him to feel the anguish that I have felt. I want him to feel the scraping and scratching I'm not even at the top, but I want him to feel the scraping and scratching that I have made to at least try to get to where I'm at. Bronson Short has been spoon-fed. I have dug and scraped and fucking tried to fight and killed for where I'm at right now. You were spoon-fed, Bronson Short. You were spoon-fed to get to where you're at right now. I have motherfucking tried to scrape and scratch to make where I'm at right now. I'm going to hurt you to make you understand where I'm coming from. Not to make you feel it, just so you understand where I'm coming from. And that's the tip of the iceberg. That's not even the whole thing. That's the tip.
He's gonna need some lotion, but I'm thinking he's gonna need some lube.
No, fuck lotion. I'm doing this shit Ice Cube style, no Vaseline. I'm doing this shit Ice Cube style, no Vaseline.
Woo!
Either I'm gonna beat his motherfucking ass or he's gonna shut me the fuck up. That's one of the two options. Either I'm gonna beat his motherfucking ass or he's gonna shut me the fuck up. But it's gonna take a lot to shut me up. Because I promise you, Bronson, I'm not a loud individual. I'm not a proud individual, but I'm a struggling individual. And a struggler, I promise you, will do so much more than a loud or a proud individual will do. I have something to prove. I can't afford to lose. I have children. I have 6 kids. 6 kids would make me not afford to lose. I'm going to hurt you, Bronson Short. I'm going to fucking make you beg for forgiveness for even signing the motherfucking contract.
Damn, look at those bear claws. You have fucking claws. Let me see them fists. Let me see them fists again. They're like fucking Jesus.
Put your fist up to your face.
Bronson Short doesn't understand. Like, this is not personal because I promise you, win, lose, or draw, I will get a beer after the fight. But I guarantee you, this motherfucker will know I'm here. I promise you, I have way too much shit built up. I have way too much shit built up right the fuck here. Jeez. I got way too much shit built up right here.
Let that Pee Wee Herman laugh.
But no, I got way too much shit built up right here.
Right here.
For me to let somebody like that with a motherfucker with a silver spoon fed show me some shit.
How do we get this guy on right now? How do we find
I don't know.
Where's your number?
BRONSONSHORTT. Bronson Short.
Jeffrey, find this guy. Find this guy right now and ask him for an invite.
I'll look for him right now, see if I can find him.
Send him an invite. Be like, yo, motherfucker.
Find him, send him an invite. Tell him dude was like,
taking
everything I ever worked for, motherfucker. I want to fight your motherfucking ass.
Hey, I just want to say something about Brian Maxwell. Can somebody do the Pee Wee Herman laugh for me, though?
Hey, first off, hey, Jeff, you can't hate on my boy B. Brian, hey, first off, Brian Maxwell. Now, let's clear this up real quick. I went to the BKFC training in Virginia, right? And Brian Maxwell was there. He helped me out a whole hell of a fucking lot. Me and my homeboy Paul Teague, which is fighting May 10th as well, in the same card I am. So shouts out to my homeboy Paul Teague because he finna whoop some fucking ass too. But now I can't talk about anybody else. But as far as myself, I feel like I'm gonna beat the fuck out of Bronson Short's silver spoon fed ass.
Jeff, where's Bronson?
You better find this guy.
Yeah, you better get this motherfucker in.
Hey, because hey, check this out. I'm 200 and what the fight's at 205, right? I'm 204.6, and with a Mike's Hard Lemonade, B. Hey, I got the big bear stat. I got the big bear status. I drink beer, fuck bitches, and fight hard. Hey, oh, that looks good.
That shit was good than a motherfucker.
That shit look good as hell. Hey, wait a minute. That's a northerner drink, ain't it?
That shit was fire. I got it at the fucking farm and home store, bro. I had to go over there to get some plants and shit. We planted a garden and shit. So.
Oh, okay.
All right, what did you? Can you repeat what you just called that drink?
Oh, that's some northerner shit, isn't it? Hey, look, I'm from Detroit. Like I said, that's some northerner shit.
I wasn't sure. I didn't know if
I think that's his way of saying that's some white people shit.
So you guys are getting ready.
Funny thing, I'm Native American as fuck, bro. I'm just gonna fuck up lighting because I got lights all around me, dog. I got lights all around me. So
hey, you want to know some funny shit?
I look extra white.
Hold on, wait, time out. I got a fucking. This is what I carry with me for my last 2 fights, which I actually won, by the way. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, no, it's not in there. But I have an arrowhead somewhere, if I can find that I found, and I carry it with me everywhere I go. And it's been doing well. I can't find it right now. Go figure. The one time I have a podcast, I can't find my arrowhead.
Rick said Bronson. I messaged him.
Man, fuck Bronson Short. I plan on beating this nigga ass and then fucking this bitch after. How about that? How about that?
You heard it here.
How about that? I plan on beating this nigga ass and fucking this bitch while my girl watches and then eats her pussy.
Oh.
Hey, look, we live on the old school dream. Teamwork with dream work, right?
Fruity Bandit.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm finna beat Bronson Short ass. I don't give a fuck.
I said, oh my God, it's Savage season.
I'm finna beat Bronson Short ass. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm finna beat his ass because he think he doing all of this flashy, fresh. Oh, I stay in Florida. Oh, I'm in fucking all this other shit. Oh, I sell cars, all this other shit. Nigga, I used to sell pussy for motherfucking for money. I'm finna beat your ass and put you on the fucking corner, bitch.
Pussy for money? You got a pussy?
Wait, but you're a
No, but I got bitches that got pussy. I got bitches that got pussies and $100 to get you a good time.
Oh God.
Ah.
Hey, and I'm finna put Brunson right on that fucking list. I'm tired of all this place. I'm tired of all of this. Oh, we gonna be friends and all of this other shit at the end of the fucking fight. No, because at the end of the day, this is a fucking fight. This is a fist fight, my guy. This is a fist fight. We not fucking friends. We not cool. We not cordial. We not associates. None of that shit. I'm finna beat your ass. You finna put hands on me, and that's gonna be the end of the motherfucking conversation.
Hey, Brian. He just messaged me back.
Oh,
put him on live.
Can we get him on?
Bring him on.
Bring him on.
Bring him on. Bring him on. Bring him on.
Yeah.
Bring him on.
Shit, put your
I'm
money
working
where your
on
mouth
it.
is.
I'm working on it. Hang on.
Oh man, we got him.
Hey, and for all my viewers, I'll be cordial. Maybe I'm gonna try to.
You're gonna hear it first. You're gonna hear it first.
Yeah, you're gonna hear it first. You're gonna be the first on your block to hear this shit. So,
Hey guys, somebody, hang on a second. Somebody is typing on my page and my.
I was
YouTube.
just getting ready to ask you what the fuck that shit is on the right hand side.
I don't know. It's getting ready to get me banned for my shit. Whoever's fucking doing that shit.
What's going on? What's going on?
I heard a ban. So, before all this other stuff, Paul, no, this is for JB. This is for JB. Here, put me on the group with JB. JB.
Yes.
Paul told me to tell you to hit him up because you know me and him are going to be down there this week. Well, this upcoming weekend, right?
Yes.
So, I want to give a huge shout out to my homeboy Paul Teague. He just proposed to his girlfriend. He's about to get married, bro.
Yep.
So I want to give a huge shout out to Paul and Candace, soon to be Teague.
You're fighting in Fort Lauderdale, right?
Huh?
It's in Fort Lauderdale, right?
What, the wedding?
The fight.
No, it's in Altamont Springs.
Oh, which is like Tampa.
Yeah, no, it's like Orlando.
Oh, it's even farther.
But we're supposed to be traveling down there because so me and Paul, we're dorks, right? And we like the Bay Harbor Butcher. Can you guys figure out who the Bay Harbor Butcher is?
Butcher?
Yep.
Harbor Butcher.
It's a TV show.
Oh,
Dexter.
Dexter for sure.
Yep, we're going down to fucking Miami to go to Bay Harbor to see the Bay Harbor Butcher's house. So we're going down to Miami after the fights, or it might be before the fights, but it'll be somewhere around that time to check out the Bay Harbor Butcher's house.
Nice.
And I know you're in the Dade County area, JB.
I'm in the South Beach area.
Yeah, nigga, that's Dade County still.
That's the best place ever, dude. That's South Beach.
I know, right? You're across the bridge, so we're definitely gonna be hollering at you, bro.
Yo, you see, last week we had it's Merc season, so we got a new fighter.
I saw.
We did a thing on Muscle Beach.
I saw that stuff, and I'm bro. Let me be the first to say, if I'm not the first to say, let me be the next to say, you need to be the first on your block to get blazed. You need to be the first on your block to get blazed. This is Stonehands approved. You need to be the first on your block to get blazed with Just Blaze clothing apparel. If you're not Just Blazed, then you're not doing it. Now, I don't know what else to tell you. If you're not Just Blazed, you're not doing it.
Yo, homeboy. Yo, the comments are ridiculous.
Man, damn the comments, because everybody in these comments thinks I'm a B-side fighter.
Nope.
Like, well, I haven't looked at the comments. You know, I'm just on StreamYard right now, but I haven't looked at the Facebook comments. But as far as, like, I'm going to show everybody why I deserve to be an A-side fighter. I am a tough motherfucker to beat. Let's just clear that up to begin with.
Zion said, I'm a B-side. I'm an A, B.
Hey, Zion. I see Zion. My guy, Zion. Hey, I fuck with Zion Tomlinson Jr. 100%. I was supposed to fight him. And that, I believe that would have been a good fight. I believe Zion, me and Zion would have been a good fight. Because both of us are bangers. Zion Tomlinson had a good North Carolina. He has an amazing North Carolina exposure, I should say. And I have a Detroit and South Carolina exposure. So let's just say what's up to Zion Tomlinson, and if we ever got the chance, I beat your motherfucking ass. Just keeping it 100, I beat your motherfucking ass, Z. And with all respect due, I beat your motherfucking ass. If anything came up and down to it, I beat your ass. But that's with all respect due, by the way.
All right, hey Brian,
Yes, sir.
I appreciate everything you being on my show. You know how long I've been supporting you, Paul and Brian Maxwell. You guys been my boys for a long time, and I love supporting you guys. And I can't wait for May 10th. May 12th, my birthday. Hopefully you get that shit done.
Bro, I'm gonna get this win for your birthday, Jeff. I'm gonna get this win for your birthday, brother. Because we definitely got to do this. I owe you this win for your birthday. And we're gonna do this.
Definitely.
Oh, and Zach. Oh, you're hot hands, Zach, huh? These are stone hands. Look at these. Look at these disgruntled motherfuckers.
How big my fists are. I fight 155.
Oh, hey, you got mallets.
Check out your comment. Check out your comment from Zion. I'm down.
I
with the
see it. I'm
MMA
down.
boxing.
I'm down with MMA or boxing, bro. I'm down with MMA or boxing, Zion. Look, if you can get it set up,
No, but I just figured out who the fuck
I
was
will
just
agree to
on here.
motherfucking fight you, bro.
Hold on. Time. I just figured out who the fuck was on here, and apparently, whoever the fuck KC Dronberg 245 at yahoo.com is whoever the fuck was just in here with these stupid ass fuckboy comments over here on the right hand side that was getting Jeff fucked up. Because I just looked everything up on my firewall and I just sent him some shit that he's gonna regret fucking up.
Hey, he can suck a sick baby dick. A herpy dick. A herpy dick.
Here we go. All right.
You got him?
There we go. We got this coming here.
All right. So, hey, guys.
All right.
We got to have Brian on our show May 10th. He's got a fight coming up. He's mad as fuck. So, you guys keep an eye on that. I think it might be a pay-per-view fight or something like that.
Pay-per-view fight. You can order it on leocode.com, leocode.com, or if you are in Altamont Springs, Florida, order those fights on leocode.com. That is LELEO fight, LELEO code.com. And then you can order those fights. You can order the tickets and everything. And make sure you add my name under the underscores so we can get this money, baby.
All right. So you heard from Brian Jackson. Appreciate you being on my show, a full broadcast. I apologize, with my health issue. Can't hear very well. Let my two co-hosts here end the show with you, so I'll give it back to them.
We appreciate
I love you so much, Jeff. Hey, I want first off, before you guys cut in, I want to say I love Jeff Fuller so much. He is
so knows who that is.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to say I love Jeff Fuller so much. He is my motherfucking heartbeat, right along with JB and you too as well, Zach. Y'all my motherfucking heartbeats. So I want to let you guys know I appreciate y'all love and support, and I want to let you guys know I'm finna show the fuck out. I'm about to show the fuck out.
Keep it a buck. Make sure you stay tuned
100.
because we about to keep it going with the 420 news break. Thank you for stopping by, Brian.
And happy Cinco de Mayo, Negroes.
Appreciate you,
May
brother.
the Fourth be with you.
Thank you. Here we go. What we got today for the 420 news break, Wallace? What we got, my man?
Well, yo, let's first get a little recap on our homeboy Garcia.
Well, looks like, he tested positive. A couple different things. Looked like cocaine, alcohol, steroids. Marijuana. Yeah, so.
Hey, before we get this JB Weed show going on in Florida, I want to say something about Bronson Short. Just messaged me. I'm not sure if is he third grade or fourth grade, but he said, "What podcast for what? I'm on the middle of a show with my wife and I'm missing something here. Do I know you?" Then he put, "I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that program."
He lives under a fucking rock, apparently. Anyway.
All right, guys. So let's get the show rolling with JB. We talking, and we're gonna be talking about
Garcia's in some deep shit. What do you think about that, Wallace?
Well, I mean, he definitely got popped with 2 anti-doping drugs, so that's definitely probably a year suspension.
Immediate flagging.
Immediate flagging.
Yup.
He'll have to give back that purse, maybe.
I think he'll get fined a certain amount. I don't think they'll take the whole thing away from him because he did have to pay for a training camp and all this, that, and the other, and he did still win. But I think that they'll end up taking probably upwards of 35%, maybe more.
Jeff, did you find that clip of him on the plane?
I've been looking for it. I know what you guys talk about. I saw it, but then
Well, he was flying to Miami.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it on Instagram, and I couldn't find it there, so I'm going to have to look somewhere else.
Yeah, he was on the plane. I think it was like 7 or 8 in the morning. He was popping bottles. And yeah, man, I guess he was drinking right before the fight.
Yes.
That's
right.
the only way you'd have alcohol metabolites in your system.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain the Osterine.
See,
That's not good either.
This is what weird is. Why do fighters risk themselves doing drugs, drinking, and whatnot before their fight and training to fuck their careers up? You guys tell me, why do they do this?
I think that they want to give themselves an excuse whenever they go out there and they perform piss poor, or they go out there and they get smoked like a fucking blunt. I think they want to have an excuse, something to fall back on, something to say, but I did this, or but that's what they want to do. They want to have something to be able to fall back on to say, this is where I fucked up. John Jones.
I mean, the dude definitely may get. He might not fight for a long time.
He might get reamed real bad, dude.
He might get. Yeah, he might get burnt.
Yeah, he might get reamed. And I mean, we've seen what they did to UFC fighters who tested positive for marijuana. Look what they did to fucking Diaz.
Look what they did to my boy Violent Bob Ross. He got caught. So so he told me the whole story. So he was fighting in Las Vegas, and at the time, Vegas was legal. And they did a thing where anytime you show up on property, you are UFC basically employee, right? Yeah. So from the second you walk in, your metabolites are tested. Now this is like before they went away with the cannabis rules. And so you basically, right when you showed up, you were given a test, and this is where your threshold was.
So it has to be going down.
It has to stay the same or down. It cannot accelerate. It can't elevate the levels at all. So Lewis was doing dabs in Las Vegas.
Woo!
So he got caught with a dab rig and some dabs while I guess on UFC property.
Woo.
Yeah, they weren't too happy about that.
Ouchie. Ouchie.
But now these guys can use cannabis, so I mean there's really no.
You know what? It doesn't help you get up any faster. It doesn't help you punch any stronger. It doesn't help you in any sense of the words. It's not going to make you a better puncher, a better kicker, a better athlete. It might make you focus. It really might make you focus. But that's about it. How the fuck is that a performance-enhancing drug? I didn't give you Osterine.
Okay. So
I didn't give you fucking TRT or fucking what was that other shit? EPO or any of that shit.
So can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
You hear us.
With JB, you know, with the 420 and all, fighters like to smoke a lot of marijuana, during their parties and stuff. Do you think marijuana should be part of the off the drug testing since you have a lot of fighters, professional enemies, they're doing all this. Do you feel like it should be banned for smoking marijuana?
Another fighter right here at the bottom, ladies and gentlemen. You see right here. It does not help you in any way, shape, or form when it comes to stepping into a ring or cage.
Correct.
That's
It is
from a person with experience.
It's only for recover. I mean, I think what it benefits is recovery.
If anything, it helps destroy your stamina building up to a fight. Actually, to be honest with you, I think that it would help you in your muscle. It does help you in your muscle recovery. After you go to a big buff training session, then you go home and smoke, relax, eat dinner, and go to bed. That puts you in a better feel, if you will, because of the inflammation and everything that you'll get from the training.
Right.
Now, I'm not suggesting that somebody chiefs blunts all day long, you know, in a training camp. I'm not suggesting that.
Yeah,
but
you're not Sean O'Malley.
No, I'm not suggesting that. But what I am saying is, I think that they can use topical lotions.
Mm-hmm.
They can use they can
RSO.
They can use RSO. Yo, I have a friend that makes RSO drinks. And what does Chris say? True that wait a minute. What did it say? True that. I can understand that, but ice baths also do the same thing.
Yeah, but if you do the ice bath with the marijuana, bro, it enlightens and heightens the effects even more.
What? CBD icy hot?
Yeah, they do make CBD icy hot. It's a roll-on stick thingy. Like, hold on, I found that one over here.
No, our boy at Turp House, our boy at Turp House makes the best roll.
It's some shit like this, bro, is what he's talking about. You can't even see the motherfucker.
Jeff, how about our boy?
See the motherfucker. Can't even see it anyway. But anyway, it's that kind of shit, and it's a fucking roll-on, and you put it on you, and it works really good.
But the question is, do you
there
think?
You can see your shit.
Yeah, there you
go.
That's from Farmhouse, ain't it?
Yeah, it's from Turp House.
So the question is, do you feel that it should come in effect from banning fighters from smoking marijuana before a fight or after the fight?
So I don't think there should be anything. I don't think there should be any penalty for cannabis at all.
I don't leave you alone.
Not at all. I don't think that there should be any. I think there should be testing for other stuff. And I'm pretty sure BKFC doesn't have. I don't even know what BKFC's.
They don't steroid test you unless you're in a title fight. They're not going to test you other than the blood test that you have to get. Look, if you go and you get your HIV Hep C blood work panel done, and you get your fucking eyes checked, and if you're over 35, I want to say you get your MRIs done. That's all the fuck they give a shit about. If you're in a title fight, they drug test you because you're competing for a professional title. Any otherwise, they don't fucking test you. I know a lot of the fighters. I train with a lot of the fighters. I smoke with a lot of the fighters.
A lot use cannabis. All right, so mine wasn't all a roll-on. It was a small container that you pay out the butt for. Mine was lotion. I don't believe cannabis should be a problem, but all the other stuff most definitely.
It sounds like he had a knockoff RSO almost, doesn't it?
He sounds like he had a bad experience.
Yeah. Yeah, like it sounds like he got ripped off a little bit and didn't get what he thought he was going to get. And like it probably worked a little bit, but not like some medical stuff would. Like real medicine would.
Dude, like real RSO will knock you out.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's for cancer patients. It's for cancer, bro. When I was 16 years old, okay, this was way before they ever thought of fucking legalizing marijuana. My aunt was sick and she had cancer. They gave her these pills. They were liquid marijuana pills. She was like, You want one of these? And I can only tell the story because she's passed away since now. And like, statute of limitations and whatnot and this, that, and other. But she gave me one of those fucking pills, bro. And I was an everyday smoker, I was 15, 16 years old. I was an everyday smoker, bro. And like, I smoked good weed. And like, I ate one of those pills, bro. And I slept like a motherfucker. Was out cold for a long time. And then woke up and ate everything in the fridge. Was just maxed. It was just smashed off of it. Was
Jeez.
Shit, what was it? I want to say it's called Marinol or something like that.
Yeah.
It was fucking out of this world strong. And now you go and you hit a dab of THC diamonds with fucking terp sauce on it, and you get pretty close to the same feeling of what that was. Because, well, maybe not so much now, but like when I first started dabbing, like that would have been definitely the feeling that you got, But like over time using it for pain, you don't do that.
I've seen many of men fall out from trying to take a dab and like a real bong, and they fall out. Taking a fat ass dab, trying to hold the shit in. And I've seen.
Oh, you mean a bong like this, Wallace?
Yes.
And yeah, that's a dab rig, dog.
Hey, JB. I mean, Wallace.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Let's give the fans and fighters right now a little detail about your Just Blade clothing and more things about your, the weed and everything everybody is curious about.
So this is Team Blazed. We were started in 2021-ish. Our first fighter that we sponsored was Killa B, Taylor Starling. And then we started sponsoring a couple guys from Goat Combat, Arnold Adams, Elvin Brito. We also sponsored Tony Soto. And then, through the course of this thing, we're all about the team and families, Team Blazed. And we're all about taking care of our guys. And, we make great walkout shirts. We can do all kinds of apparel for them. New stuff coming out soon. We just dropped a whole new thing for Monica Franco, the 808 fighter out of Hawaii. That was a cool drop. But yeah, guys, if you're interested, if you're looking for cool walkout, cool gear, I'm a graphic designer. I can help you with your sponsors' logos, and let's work.
All right, guys, you heard from Team Blaze Wallace. So he's a new co-host now with Zachary. He's going to be helping him out a lot more until I heal up. And we're going to have better things going on. We're going to have prizes. We're going to make a few shirts. I got some cups being made on my side. So we're going to do prizes and raffles. Make the show a lot more better,
We're just here to bring good news to good folks. We appreciate everybody that supports us and everybody who's been there for us. I've been Zach. That's been JB. And that's been Jeff. Thank you from the Fuller Broadcast. Peace.
Peace. Be the first person on your block to get